Thanks for the singular penny, Frozen. I'm surprised you're going to bed at a reasonable hour. Who are you? What have you done with my degenerate Australian? I gotta get up to sleep every day so I can take these pills consistently. Wang! That's fair. I finally have gotten my sleeping habits under a rhythm, which made me very happy. I just gotta keep the rhythm going. Exactly. You should do that. It's good for you. That just means I basically won't see you. Unless I start streaming in the evening, which might happen. Or my evening, rather. Which would be your morning. I think. I don't know. What time is it over there? It's 10:30 right now? Yeah. That's true. But I'm talking about like on non-school days. It's just a random patch of like slightly greener grass. If you stream the evening tomorrow, I'll be able to watch it because I don't have to leave the house until 11. No, that might be the case. Wow, a whole week of Fidge, that's crazy. No, that might be the case whenever whenever the semester starts. Yeah, that's why that might become a practice of mine, but I don't know yet. I won't know until later. Me too. I'm a big fan of walking. I'm a certified enjoyer. Why don't you just, like, I don't know, drive? Nope, I did it again. Alright, I forgot to do it. I feel like for me, for you to put shuffle on the playlist is like a theme at this point. That's a good point. When are you able to get your full license over there? You have to be 18 for it? Yeah, that's like a common theme now. Okay. I'm gonna assume you're the person that just messaged me. Why the fuck do you guys have 4 fucking licenses? I guess one's a permit. What the fuck is that? Ask the government? No. I don't think I will. Hello?
I'm sorry, does that say you're live?
It does. That'd be correct.
How you doing, Fig?
Oh. Hold on. Hello? Okay, that works.
Does that say you're live? How you doing?
I'm doing swimmingly.
Would you like to see something amazing?
Sure. What am I looking
I have access to my account again.
at? Hydration. I'm hydrating you.
Hold up, have you actually given it a cooldown? Can I drown you?
No,
Damn.
I gave it a cooldown because I first implemented without a cooldown and immediately was spammed. Like,
Yeah, that was
almost
me.
instantly. Oh, that was you?
That was me!
Asshole. I think I
I was
just downed my
trying
whole water bottle. I learned that day cooldowns are important.
Yeah, because you added it. Then I was like, oh, you're in the Navy? I'ma try and drown you as a bit of the irony. It was me and I think Gabby. It was like 2 years ago, damn.
No,
Or something like that.
you can't drown me anymore. I'm not in the Navy anymore.
Fair.
I
Still
also,
feels weird to hear that you're not in the Navy anymore.
yeah, you're telling me. Although, I always forget that your Twitch account is just like Panzer75.
I'm changing it.
So what?
I don't know yet.
You sticking with Mercury?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking I am. I'm thinking this. I'm sitting in my car. Yeah, I'm hoping to get rid of the 75.
Yeah, you always gotta drop numbers.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, I thought I'd just pop in here. I'm sitting in my car. I'm waiting on a place to get back to me.
Work.
Insurance. I gotta be an adult. Now I gotta get insurance now.
Ew.
There's a reason for it. I have my wisdom tooth coming in. It's not like my only other wisdom tooth, which came in painless. It's actually coming in like a normal tooth. This one's coming in at an angle.
Oh yeah, I had all of mine removed when I was like 17 because they were gonna fuck up my mouth. Because they were all angled.
Okay, I luckily rolled the genetic lottery pretty good and only got 2.
Just like I now have 2 hydrations.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you really should actually space that out a little bit more.
Maybe I
Because
should.
if you're smart, yeah, because if you're smart with your points, you should actually just be able to get enough every what's it called? Every time the it comes back up.
You know what? Um. Remember the fucking banning thing? That was funny.
Wait, did you get rid of it?
I don't think I did. Maybe I disabled it because it was annoying to do. Because I have to manually do it. And then calculate
Okay,
it out.
you have timeout someone else.
Yeah, that's what it is. Time out
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah. You also have IRL word ban.
Yeah, I need to redo some of these. I keep forgetting to do it. Because I just go off and do something else after I'm done.
No more comedy.
Yeah, no more comedy.
2.1. Okay, if I ever reach the integer limit,
I mean, good luck, but...
actually there was a glitch going around that it did.
No, Frozen, I did not. Like I said, I would. I told you I'm not good at remembering to do this shit.
What bot term?
The fucking AI streamer bots that come in and be like, oh, get fucking fake followers or whatever, this like link.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I've got a lot of them banned. You want me to share my ban list with you?
Uh, nah, I think I got it. Oh, this is a cool looking, like, island. Or not island, but a cool mountain here. It's awesome looking.
Hmm.
Sick as fuck.
You know what game I gotta get you to play? Because I think you would love the chaos of it
What?
and love the grind since, you know, you're walking to the end, you know, the edge of the world again. I gotta get you to play Vintage Story.
Oh, I've already been playing it.
Right, you did. Forgot about that.
What do you mean? I don't think we ever discussed it.
I think we have. It's been ages since I've talked to you.
It's true. Think I bought it November of 2024. Didn't play it until like July last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this game is actually fire.
I got a server up if you want to come join. We're about to do the first lore location.
I've never done any of the lore locations. TBH. I would, but Adventure Story is a lot of time, so I kind of prefer like just logging into my own world and do it whenever. Because like, God knows if you want to fucking make steel, that's a whole process.
Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. I could have gotten steel within the first day.
Ain't no way.
Steel is just that easy. You can get it in 8 hours.
I guess if you like only focus on that.
Not even really only focus on it. You just gotta get lucky.
That's true. If you get lucky and you get the iron, then you're good. The problem is getting the iron, because sometimes you can't find it. Actually, no. Finding fucking tin.
Tin, yeah, that's your issue there is tin bronze. Because you can't get one of the metals you would want with copper. You need tin bronze, if I remember.
I'm also a
You also
masochist, and
needed.
I like to play with the 30-day months. Makes the game feel slower.
Yeah, I like 9-day months because it's just perfect for when I get off work. I can go play until I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. I did.
Also,
One of my first like impressions of it was like, damn, it actually gets like dark in this game at night. At least when the moon's not out.
there's mods to make it even worse.
Yeah, I bet. But like, I remember I was like, damn, I can't fucking see shit. You like a torch in my hand.
Yeah. They added some new mechanics that are really nice in this last update.
The water wheel.
Uh, Quenching.
Quenching.
They updated smithing, so now when you make a blade, and you can either anneal it, right, where you just let it air cool, or you quench it for a risk of it breaking in a cool body of water.
Okay.
Yeah,
I found that like.
and that
Oh, shoot, this is on me. Joe.
Cat Eye Joe.
I have found that the Adventure Story is just a fantastic game to play. That I'm like, oh, like I've taken inspiration from some of the design principles of it and making my own game.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do with Vintage Story right now is to mess around with the different races. That's fun.
I pretty much, yeah, I don't think I've ever messed around with any of the ones except I think Hunter.
Not classes, races. You can get different mods for like Draconic and all that. Like I just added because of I want to mess around with it. I just added the Protogen or the Bixo, which adds a bunch of different furry races. I mainly wanted to see if it was true, if there's 1,000,001 combinations with it, and turns out that modder has added 1,000,001 combinations.
I do like how easy it is to like mod the game. Like it's so fucking simple. Drop into the folder, click into the menu, you're good.
Servers are even easier.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, why can't Minecraft do something like this? Instead, you have to fucking rip open the jar and do a whole bunch of like workarounds to make it work.
Yeah. For me putting in mods on my server, it's super simple.
You just drop it in a folder, right?
No, actually, yeah, technically, but they offered I think it's like FileZilla or something like that
Yeah, for an FTP client.
to enter it, to like enter the mod thing. Like I could have done it the normal way of just dragging and dropping, but that I just open it. It automatically opens straight to the mods folder, so all I do is just drag and drop.
That's pretty based.
Yeah.
Now based on what?
And you want to know what it also has above Minecraft?
I mean weather, like weather.
Weather, but also it's got native hosting. I could open a world and you could just join it natively. I don't have to get a mod or a server.
Oh, you mean like a? Oh wow. Okay, you don't even have to do like any of the fucking. Because you could do like LAN worlds in Minecraft, just like port forward your router, but like that's more technical.
All you have to do for it is press 2 buttons. You press open to LAN,
For real.
and it'll pop something up. And then from that, you also press open to internet. You click it so it's not advertised, and then it gives you something where I just give you that for the multiplayer, and it runs on my system.
Okay, so it's essentially the same thing, but it's just removing the technical steps because with people in video games, you kind of need to appeal to the lowest common denominator for a lot of for technical things.
Yeah, this one is just 2 buttons, I think it's like a code you gotta punch in or something like that.
Like a join code.
Yeah.
Almost reminds me of like the code system for like the Among Us lobbies.
And Hoi 4. Hoi 4, same thing.
Yeah, pretty much all the other Paradox games are like that too. Gotta appeal to the stupids. Yeah, I'm one of them. If there's one stupid in the world, it's me. Hello?
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, room.
Oh, hi, Mark. I'm actually gonna get going though because I've got food. I just realized.
Bye, Denny.
I'm
Enjoy your food.
God. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Yippee.
I guess I just traded him for you.
Yeah. Good trade. Good trade.
I like both of you, but I guess I have been friends with you long.
Minus 1 Canadian plus 1 American. No, he's a good dude.
Gotta remind him of the Montreal Canadiens.
The only time I talk with him is to make fun of him when it comes to the Leafs, and he's always a good sport about it. So I like him. So I'll give credit where it's due.
So his voice threw me off for a second because he was on his phone. I was like, "Who is this?" Oh, it's Merc. I thought it was him just because I could detect the accent.
Does he really have a strong? Does he really have a noticeable accent?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What does he say? A boot?
I think he said it like once or twice. Actually, okay, so fucking funny story, right? My brother-in-law he's from upstate New York.
Okay.
Like fairly close to the Canadian border.
I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone ever say steamed hams.
I fucking knew was a bit involved in the steamed hams. But at one point he accidentally said like his O's in like the ooh sound, and so I just looked at him and said a boot, and he just looks at me and goes, "Shut up, man." It's like the only time I've ever heard like any kind of accent like that from him. It's like it's just in like some occasional like the double O's.
Mm-hmm. Frozen, if there's any truth to that, hell yeah.
He's probably taller than me. Most people are.
Well, yeah, I was about to say like that tells me nothing. Just being taller than you. That just basically means okay. It's not Gabby, it's not Flamey, and it's not a literal dwarf. But like 6'2". Okay.
That's a respectable height.
I'm sorry. Why are you judging height?
I said it's a respectable height. There was no negative connotation to my words.
Right, but like, where are your qualifications to judge what is and is not respectable?
I'm not a dwarf.
Okay. That's a very low bar, Mr. No.
Get it? Low bar.
Yeah. It was the.
I wonder what it's like being that close to the dwarf threshold. It's like 4'9", right?
I think so. Yeah. I think it's yeah.
Dwarf threshold. I think I have my title name.
A lot of dwarves are like 4'4", from what I understand.
Yeah.
They've got like the normal sized torsos.
And
a lot of them, a lot of times their heads are actually larger than the average person's head.
Really?
You know how dwarfs have like prominent foreheads sometimes?
Yeah.
That's like a symptom of that, is they tend to have larger heads.
Well, I wonder why. But what is the actual condition?
Oh, it starts with an A. That for that specific type of dwarfism, there's like a bunch of different types.
Oh, dude, there's multiple dwarves?
Well, yeah, because there's sort of the quintessential, more famous type of dwarf, where they've got proportional torsos and short limbs, or normal-sized torsos and short limbs. And then there are like pituitary like defects where the person is just small. And like everything about them is small.
Oh, and they still like look proportional.
Yeah. Or they look like a child.
Yeah. Plus the bars in hell. Well, I mean, yeah, if the bar gets low enough, it goes into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, achondroplasia is the...
That's a word. Right?
It's the... yeah.
Also, for my experimentation, it appears that the zombie does not break.
I wonder if that has to do with like the new animation they gave him. I wonder if that has to do with the new animation they gave him, or if you need to run it for longer. Well, the arm raising animation, they didn't used to do that.
Yeah. I think it might have been when they like redid some stuff, like some code stuff.
I'd try it in older Minecraft to see what happens.
Well, I worked in 1.2.5.
Oh, you tested the zombies in 1.2.5 and it worked?
Well, no, I tested the spider in 1.2.5.
Okay, well, have you tested the zombies in 1.2.5?
No, she wanted me to do that today.
I could if you wanted help.
Actually, yeah, it's like if you run an experiment and I run an experiment, we can do twice the experimentation. Because it takes fucking 10 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to run the zombie 1.2.5, I don't know what... Because I don't know if the player is still affected by it.
Yeah, could you send me the world file that you used so I don't have to set it up?
Yeah. Do you want it right now?
And that way... No, it doesn't have to be right now. And that way, that'll also keep it, like, consistent. It does not have to be right now.
I already opened up the fucking file export, and I'm already here.
You said it doesn't need to be right now, and I said no.
Well, I already got the... There you go.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Because what I was doing was... I would end stream and then I would then start setting it up and then let it run along for the rest of the day. Just because I don't want to leave my computer running overnight.
Hey Frozen, are you familiar with the cinematic masterpiece known as The Room?
I don't know if that's like a cult classic over there. It could be.
I mean, the movie itself is a cult classic.
Yeah, but like not everything is like...
You haven't seen it, but you're aware of it? Okay, there was a live showing in a theater like 2 hours away from me, which in America is not very far.
I mean, yeah.
Well, Europe thinks 100 miles is a long way, and America thinks 100 years is a long time. Yeah.
Remember we had this whole discussion about like crossing Australia.
I guess that's true. I guess the Australians are probably familiar with long-range travel the same that we are. Anyway, there was a live showing with the guy from the movie at a theater a couple hours away from me, and that's what I did the other day. So it was great fun. I threw many spoons. Our countries are not the same size. All right, I'll give you that Australia is roughly the size of the contiguous U.S. However,
You forgot Alaska. Everybody.
Alaska's fucking big. Alaska's gigantic, and also
empty.
we have stuff in the middle of our country.
Have you been to Kansas?
It's not just desert though. There's more shit in Kansas than there is in the outback.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
No one cares about Alaska. Give it to Canada? No.
No, we bought it for the Russians.
No. Yeah, that's rightful American clay.
I learned yesterday that the
Also, let's not talk about exchanging territory with the Canadians because that will just lead to imperialist degeneracy.
Look, all I'm saying is we can just capture Ontario and we're full.
That wouldn't be very nice though.
No. But then we could fully control the Great Lakes. And then build a second Detroit.
Why would we do that to them? That's just a bad idea. That's just mean. That's just mean. Why would we do that to them?
The 51st state or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, if anything, we'd probably just absorb the administrative structure.
No, we're not doing it. Nobody wants to do it. It'd be terrible for everyone involved. We do not need a second Detroit. I know, we really don't. Listen, there's a reason my family, and Detroit's not even the worst city in Michigan. That's the worst part about it. My family's from Flint.
Oh yeah. Well, looks like you escaped that.
Oh, my grandparents did. And then they went to Baltimore, and then after like a couple decades, they're like, you know what? Not really vibing with Baltimore either.
That's fair. I too would not vibe with Baltimore.
Baltimore, it's sad. Baltimore is so close to being like a really awesome city. I got my biases against the Marylanders, but like, they've got all the right ingredients in Baltimore to really have something. Kyle really liked it. Something fuck Pittsburgh true. Kyle really liked it.
You know, as much as I hate the Pens, I actually don't mind living in the city. I'm also not in the ghetto, so it helps.
Yeah.
Sorry, go for it.
But I'm a big let's just leave the fucking Canadians alone enthusiast. But no, they can't have Alaska. They have enough frozen wasteland.
Yeah, that's our frozen wasteland.
Yeah. With lots of oil.
And gold.
Pretty mountains.
Bears. And Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
I did learn recently that the purchase of the Louisiana territory was like originally just bargaining, or not bargaining, but they literally Jefferson wanted to buy New Orleans, and that was it. And then over in France, Napoleon went to the diplomats like, "Hey, you guys just want all this land for like $15 million?"
It was a good deal.
Well, the funny part is they weren't even authorized to do it. They're just like, "Yes." Could you imagine the correspondence they sent back to the States from overseas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
we got a real bargain, guys.
Yo, Jefferson, you're not gonna fucking believe this. Yeah, for $15 million for all that, it was like 4 cents an acre, which is like cheap as shit.
Yeah, no, it was a good deal. The French saw the writing on the wall, though, that would probably become an issue at some point.
Yeah, but partly was because they lost control of Haiti.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah. The reason Russia sold Alaska to us is they knew they wouldn't be able to hang on to it, and their options were to let the British take it from them or to sell it to us. Pretty much.
I like how that both that and Louisiana are just instances of other powers being like, you know what? Fuck the British. Then handing it to us instead. I also didn't know that fucking Britain's imperial measurements are different from ours because of fucking
not all of them are, but American customary units are based on an older version of the imperial system. It's actually a version that comes after our initial split. We tried to keep synchronized with them for a while, but eventually we're like, we're not just going to change them every time you feel like changing them, Britain. So, like, their pints are larger than ours, like significantly larger than ours.
Yeah, I learned that. I was like, oh, I didn't know, but like not all of it is. Like the mile's the same.
Like, their gallons are different too. So I can just imagine like Canada having to label probably labeling. There's probably like gas cans in Canada from the mid 20th century that have it in like metric imperial gallons and US gallons. It's just like, how many units do we need?
You're not a true metric enjoyer unless you adopt the metric calendar.
Rue. You got that from me. I say that.
Yeah. I've acquired many things from you.
Well, that makes sense. I've got some good takes.
Daily savings time was one that I didn't realize that I agreed with until I thought I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is stupid.
It's fucking stupid. I hate it. God damn it. Let's change the subject.
What, away from daylight savings time?
Yeah. What in Jod's name is the metric calendar? All right. So,
Oh god, you're in for a treat. This is fun.
revolutionary France, right? The metric system comes from the French Revolution, as you probably know. As a quick aside, the only reason Jefferson was a Francophile and he wanted to adopt the metric system early in America's history, but his plans were foiled by pirates of the Caribbean. I shit you not. They stole. They pillaged the ship that had like the measurement samples on it.
Is because pirates fucking
And then we just gave up, and we've never seriously tried again. There was a half-hearted attempt in like the 70s, and then but it was optional.
The fuck is that?
And everyone opted. We're not doing it. So there's like one highway in the middle of nowhere that uses in the U.S. that uses the metric system, and that's it.
Oh, that actually reminds me. When I was on Interstate 24 heading towards Chattanooga, there's like a fucking sign that says it's in this many miles or this many kilometers, and I'm like, what? I have never fucking seen a road sign in the U.S. with that.
What the fuck is a kilometer? Anyway,
like
so the metric calendar was like an extension of all of the other like French things. It's usually called like the French Revolutionary Calendar or whatever, and it's divided up into 10 months that are 36 days, and then there's like the 5 or 6 leftover days are just something different. It's weird, and then like it's like 10 hours in a day, 100 minutes in an hour, 100 seconds in a minute. The seconds are a different length because they have to be for the math to work. But it's like 1.5 seconds or something like that. And so it's basically extending sort of the principles of the metric system
Time.
to the clock and the calendar as much as you can. Yeah, to time. And nobody uses it because it was fucking stupid. So it's a head fuck and a half. I mean, it matches the rest of the metric system.
Is it practical? No.
I would put it on par with centigrade as like a measurement. And that if you got used to it, it would work just fine. But don't fuck with the length of a second. Well, the second's an arbitrary length of time.
Actually, where does that even come from?
I don't know.
I bet you, I'm gonna guess it's probably the fucking Romans.
It had to be base 10. Present, just, you know.
Yeah, because our second is, I don't know if it's, it might be derived from the minute, because the minute is base 60.
Yeah.
And then weirdly enough, the day is base 24, which just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but nobody complains about it because we're all used to it.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Yeah, you can make it 48 hours and just redefine the hour to be 30 minutes.
Yeah. But I will give you guys... I will give the Europeans and everyone else the argument when it comes to the metric system, with the exception of centigrade and the fucking calendar.
Fahrenheit stays bogging.
I just think I just like Fahrenheit more. I think it's better. It's better for people. You're asking. Was the Babylonians? Damn, that's ancient.
Yeah. They also figured out the pattern for fucking solar eclipses in like the 1700s BC.
That's pretty based.
Yeah, they realized there was a pattern to it. It's pretty based.
But I look at temperature this way. With
Kelvin, you're asking molecules how warm they are. With Celsius, you're asking water how warm it is, and then with Fahrenheit, you're asking people how warm they are. I'm a person.
This is much like my argument with daylight savings time. It's great for golf courses, but I am not a golf course.
I'm not a golf course either. Yeah.
Did all the Babylonians have super autism or some shit? I mean, they were around for a fucking long ass time in the Fertile Crescent, so they just had a lot of time to just stare at shit when they weren't being raided by mountain people. One of the other reasons I like Fahrenheit more than Celsius is the fact that like it's just got more granularity.
It's almost twice as precise, and I like that.
Yeah, it just feels like it's easier to describe the temperature, like when you have more precision.
It's almost twice as precise. It's like on a scale of 0 to 100 in most everyday contexts.
Yeah, if it's 100 degrees outside, I'm not fucking going out there.
And most importantly, 69 degrees is nice.
69 Celsius
is not very nice at all.
Not very nice. You're dead.
You'd probably be able to live for a little bit.
69? No.
Yeah.
How
it would not be very fun. You keep walking, I'll look it up.
Oh, well. I mean, kinda.
You'd be able to go for a while.
It's 156. I guess you could live that, but you're just not gonna have a great time.
Right. But that's what I was saying.
It depends also on the humidity. You start reaching fucking wet bulb temperature, depending on where you are. Highest recorded temperature was 58.7 Celsius, so 13 whole degrees higher is a bit crazy. Is that the Death Valley temperature?
Maybe.
Because isn't that where the highest recorded temperature on Earth has been? Was in Death Valley? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we could live that actually. It's called Death Valley for a reason.
It's called the Valley because it's so fucking dry too.
Yeah.
I think you could do it. I just think it wouldn't be very fun.
No. Scorching.
Let's just see.
Death is in the name. Yeah, it's also in California.
That doesn't help.
If the heat doesn't kill you, the taxes will. Oop. There you go. I like that mountain. That is a nice mountain. Dude, what is this fucking snowpack in here? Beta's biome distribution can be a little wacky sometimes.
It's definitely wacky.
I love running into those like small patches of like less than a chunk of desert.
And then snow.
Yeah. Well, actually, you don't get that in beta. This just is weird. Big, what are your thoughts on insane quotes? What do you mean by that? I've got an insane quote for you. It's that corporations should not be the arm burgers of what is acceptable.
I agree. Corporations should not be the arm burgers of what should be considered acceptable. It is a real thing typed by a real person.
Or also 1.20 cheery bosom biome?
I love 1.20 cheery bluesome biome.
Yeah. Morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Arkin said hello.
Hi, Arkin.
She said hello, I don't know if you caught it.
I didn't, so thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. If you hear anything.
You know what's fucking funny? Right? So I told you yesterday my computer just was not working properly, right? I could not like launch most apps
Yeah.
and programs on my computer. You know what I could launch?
Firefox.
No, Firefox is one of the apps that didn't. I could launch Firefox, Terminal, the File Explorer, the Update Manager, but you know what would run? A program that normally does not run on my desktop, the fucking horse game. The horse game brand. I'm sitting there like, you gotta be fucking... The horse game brand. I'm sitting there like, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
You can't do anything else on a computer, but you can't play the horse game.
It's like... Because normally I play on my Steam Deck.
Holy shit, was that a flanking appearance? No, that's my sister.
SMH Frozen.
Flavey is currently asleep. Because it's night shift.
I went to sleep before her.
What?
I went to sleep before her, so.
Well, yeah, she didn't go to bed until like after I woke up.
Yeah.
Hey Feg,
Yes, it's me.
you used Linux.
Linux gaming.
Linux gaming.
Oh wait, I see the potential here. Yeah, some sand. I love collapse.
I don't like sand.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating.
It gets everywhere.
Ah. It was very jarring at first playing beta Minecraft with tall grass on again. Because I was just so not used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I like it very much.
Yeah, I'm still of the opinion that it's Like, it kind of does stuff, but it's mostly just an annoyance.
Especially when, like, it fucks with, like, water bucket placement and that sort of thing early on, or block placement. It's just, like, it gets in the way and you're just like, why?
One of my favorite changes they ever made was making it so it just, like, place the block. Or,
Yeah.
place the block through it. Just do it, so. Oh, that-
Yeah. You gotta give an example of an insane quote, Frozen. What constitutes an insane quote?
Yeah, how insane are we talking? You give me some excerpts.
We would like a sampling of the insanity, please.
Yeah, can I get like a sample platter, particularly on a charcuterie board?
Okay, that's
That's
an
a
interesting
sentence.
quote. Out of all the sentences ever
That's one of them.
written down, that's definitely one of them.
It's one of the quotes of all time.
I didn't even think about that one sentence I typed being a brand new sentence until you mentioned it.
Well, yeah, because I like read the sentence. I'm like, outside of the context of Linux, this is hilarious. 'Cause it's
So the
just-
sentence in question, Frozen, is, but because the terminal wouldn't launch, I had to drop out of Cinnamon to just the shell and load the time shift archive that way.
Like, that doesn't make any sense if you don't think of the context of Linux.
Monopoly brings out the Kirk in people. Okay. Yeah, it's a brand new sentence. That's what I was saying.
Monopoly brings up the Kirby people. Jesus. Instructions unclear. Miss the grass and touch water instead. Well, don't drown.
How well can you swim, Fig?
Decently. Enough so
I'll
I
be the
won't
judge
drown.
of that. I'll be the judge of that.
He's just out of
Alright, that's
context quotes.
Yeah.
My favorite source of quotes like that is Margaret, because she'll just say shit. Such as her ever famous quote, "What is the optimal dick to balls ratio?" We're gonna make sure she never loses that one.
You have a close up.
Ah, what the fuck? Why are you so cold?
I don't know.
I think my favorite thing about that though was the unified. At first, the sort of the
The silence.
fact that everyone was taken aback by the question, and then when I blurted out 1 to 2, just how united we all were.
Yeah, at that point, every single
that
dude
was
in
the
call
answer. Everyone
like,
was
yes,
very
that's the
adamant.
answer.
That's the answer. We were all adamant about it.
That was incredibly funny.
And just, I thought it was especially, like, the protest just did not matter.
You're good. Oh man, I particularly like that one.
1 to 2.
Fake all of it are cold? This is true. But speaking of Margaret,
What are you doing?
Margaret messaged me responding to her, and then I also took the time to be like, hey, remember when you asked what the optimal dick to balls ratio was? just decided to annoy her. Is this different from inactive pregnancy?
Isn't that just a miscarriage?
I mean, I guess you're right.
That's a serious question, Frozen. Is that not just a miscarriage?
It is.
Like, what else would it be?
Abortion?
But it's still active until you get that. And isn't abortion just kind of like an induced miscarriage?
Would a Planned Parenthood facility be making inactive pregnancies? I mean, yeah. Where are my musics now? Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Sagittarius.
Hey, Fig.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Biden passed the Inflation Reduction Act? Or he signed it. Congress passed it, he signed it. Did you know that it took advantage of an obscure old law? You can find out more if you Google Joe Biden Rule 34 inflation.
I fucking love that. It's true. People want to bring it.
Fucking. I love seeing posts like that in the wild when you're not expecting it. Because I always start off reading them and be like, okay, I'm listening, and then I get to the Google for Trump Rule 34.
You prefer?
You prefer?
I guess it depends on which side of the aisle you're on.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted it to start off sounding semi-believable.
I knew where you were going with this as soon as you said Inflation Reduction Act. I was like, okay, I know where this is going. I picked up on that one.
Yeah. I tell you about a Gartic phone prompt I got once. It was, and I quote, it was like Bowser voring Mr. Bowser voring Mr. Game & Watch plus inflation. Or something like that. And so what I drew Bowser holding a tiny Mr. Game & Watch with his index finger and his thumb holding it above his mouth, and then I drew him kind of laid back, it was just from kind of his belly up. He was kind of reclined, I guess, and then I gave him a fat belly, and then I had a hose going into his belly button, and then I had a bike pump, and then above the bike pump I had a graph going up, and that's how I drew inflation.
That looks cool over there. Damn.
It did not survive. It did not survive the next person though.
Oh, I bet. I can
It
tell
was
you
just it was just like Bowser eats Mr. Game & Watch, I think is what the person wrote.
I can't tell you how many times I've had a fucking Gartic phone somehow get to 9/11.
Yeah.
It always ties back to the towers. I don't think I've seen that much Hitler. I've seen more 9/11.
At one point, yeah, no. The closest I've seen, I mean, Hitler has definitely come up on ours before, but it's usually in the form of at one point, some guy talked about rap music, and so people started drawing Kanye, and that was always usually just a black guy with sunglasses with a swastika. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, Kanye, got it. I mean, it worked.
Either that or an bogus. Sometimes I shit post and we'll just make like a really stupid prompt.
We gotta play.
I don't think I've ever
We gotta get a group of people together to play Gartic Phone. I know Wade would be down.
I'm bad at drawing, which makes it way more funny.
Yeah. Wade and I would be down. Wade and I would actually have like decent drawings. So we have graphics tablets.
Yeah, I don't. Which makes honestly, I think being like like bad at drawing.
The alternative is unfair to us because you're asking us to draw with our offhands with a mouse.
Yeah, fucking lefties.
Which like I can do.
It's just not fun.
It's just not very fun.
Yeah, I think it's better if you like aren't good at drawings because like you end up with like stupid shit. You're like, I can't tell what this is.
You haven't seen some of my Gartic Phone drawings though. I get compliments on my Gartic Phone drawings.
Cards Against Huge Manatees? I haven't played that in forever.
Did somebody say cars?
Yeah, Rose Gold, 1992 Honda Accord Sedan EX with a manual transmission.
Rose gold?
I thought you said it was Rose Gold.
It's rosewood brown metallic. Rose gold is like pink.
I must remember that. My bad.
Quite offended.
I mean, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, my car is not rose gold frozen. It is rosewood brown metallic. It's the name of the paint.
I just misremembered, which, you know, that happens. You see it every day.
I do. Love my car.
I remember that site that I linked about
It's not a reddish brown. It's more like a dark, sort of bronzish color.
It's definitely bronzish.
But it's more of like, I don't know, it's more... The way I would describe it is... I don't know. It's like a very, like, grayish bronze. Like, it's not super saturated like a bronze metal is. Take a flex pic of the car. It's literally that emote I sent.
You're fiending for the car? Yeah, I would too. It's a good car. Source. I've ridden in the car.
Rue.
I got to watch Shrek.
Got a cloth burgundy interior. You did get to watch Shrek. Because my car's got a DVD player in it. That's how I learned that my grandma lives approximately one Shrek away.
Shrek is a good unit of time.
He's good
Hey, how
unit
many
of time.
Shreks does it take to walk to the farmlands?
Okay, see, so this is something that would be funny if the metric calendar had been adopted and we were using Shrek as a unit of measurement. That would be another thing where all the Europeans would go. Americans will use anything but the metric system.
It's like a blue whale is 3 school buses long. Anything but the metric system.
Anything but the metric system. A large boulder the size of a small boulder is blocking the highway.
Where was it? Was it in Colorado?
It was somewhere like fucking random, like that. Yeah.
A large boulder the size of a small boulder.
Like, fuck, who the fuck tweeted this?
That's something you tweet when you're like high or drunk. Yeah, I only measure things in cheeseburgers per bald eagle.
Yeah.
What is the distance of one light Shrek?
That's the distance that light can travel over the course of the movie Shrek.
Oh, okay. How long is Shrek again? The movie,
good question.
Not the ogre.
I can give, you'd like to know that, wouldn't you? Alright.
I realized
can
what
go
I was
to-
saying, and I was like, oh, I gotta protect myself here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think, yeah. Let's see, how long is Shrek? Oh wow, it's an hour and a half. Okay. What are the what's the exact length of the movie though? I want this to be precise.
Down to the second.
Okay, so it's an hour and a half and 7 seconds.
So 90 minutes times 60 plus 7. Using the number of seconds. 3 messages. Is this all Margaret? No. She just replied, I still don't have a good answer. I said 1 to 2.
1 to 2. 1 to 2 is the answer.
1 to 2 is the answer.
So let's see.
I don't think a light trick even covers
Do
the
it.
solar system.
So let's do no. Let's do 90 times 60 plus 7. So that's 5,407 seconds.
And then multiplied by the speed of light, depending on whether or not you are in miles or meters per second.
Right, that is 5 trillion 318 billion 168 million 702,119 feet.
Cool. What is that in miles?
That is 1,007,228,921 miles, or 1,620,977,820 kilometers. Or 875,258,002 nautical miles.
Who the fuck would use nautical miles in space?
Or 0.00005253 parsecs.
How many football fields is this?
I mean, that's just yards divided by 100. That's why you use nautical miles. True, true, true.
It's like what? It's like 8 minutes from the sun to Earth. Is it like?
Yeah. So it's
is it
10.
Like an hour into
It's 10.836 atomic or astronomical units, not atomic. Astronomical units.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
no,
think
my
that
bad.
goes past Jupiter. It might reach to Saturn.
Jupiter is 5. I think Saturn's 10.
Okay, so it reaches out to Saturn's orbit.
Yeah.
Is it enough for 1 minute? Is this still light tricks? Yeah, we're calculating light tricks. The
Okay, so Saturn is. Yeah. It's
approximately 1 light trick.
so the farthest point is 10 of Saturn's orbit is 10.12 atomic units, and the closest is 9.04 atomic units.
Okay, so it is about the distance of Saturn.
So it's further because it's 10.8, so it's further than the maximum distance to Saturn. But
Oh, yeah.
um,
That'll surpass the perihelion.
the perihelion's the closest.
Right, I totally meant aphelion.
Yeah.
You think I would know this with my thousands of hours in Kerbal Space Program?
Yeah, well, anyway. Okay, so one light Shrek is a little bit larger than the distance from Earth to Saturn. Is this still Shreks? Listen, light Shrek is an important unit of measurement.
Alright, now, how long is one light Return of the King extended edition?
Oh, Lord. That's not nearly as funny as a light Shrek, though.
Light Shrek rolls off the tongue better.
So, I just think it's funny. Let's get this in millimeters.
What is this in plank lengths?
Million, billion, trillion. Okay, so a light Shrek is 1 quadrillion, 620 trillion, 977 billion, 820 million, 406,000 millimeters.
You have the tracks. Alright, how many blue whales is this? Start asking for really like stupid measurements. I haven't thought. I use that emote all the fucking time.
Modders. A good email. I'm putting that in fucking the group chat. No, just let them respond to it when they see it, Pig.
I thought you put in the other group chat with Tyler. I was gonna make some joke about notes.
I can do it on that
What
one
is this
too.
desert? There's like a patch of sand and a single cactus.
I don't like sand.
What the fuck is this? How many blue whales per football field is light sharks to light years? That I don't know. I don't want to figure out that ratio.
I'll put that in this one too, because Tile doesn't like Shrek as a movie very much.
Well, I mean, he also doesn't like anime, so his opinions are kind of lacking anyways.
He doesn't like anime except every single anime I've had him watch. And Studio Ghibli.
What is he just gonna accept that he could enjoy anime?
It's like a medium. He gets, I think he views anime as like Speed Racer. And he goes, I don't like the low frame rate. Anime bad. And his opinion just doesn't go any further than fucking 1960s animated on 3s, low budget anime.
I mean,
Because like
it's giving movie snob vibes.
Yeah, and like yeah. And I like he knows that Japan's carrying traditional animation at the moment. Because I asked him, like, you know, Japan is like hard carrying 2D animation right now. He's like, yeah, I know. I don't get it. I feel like he of all people should know that like animation is a medium.
Yeah, seeing as he went to school for that kind of stuff. Some of Tyle's opinions are questionable. Actually, quite a few of them are.
Tile has many questionable opinions.
Anyway, Fig, you gotta go see the room.
Well, if I was in Virginia.
You mean Virginia?
Sorry, the best Commonwealth. You know, if they ever like raise Puerto Rico to the level of being a state, I hope they get to stay as a Commonwealth.
We'll probably change the name to the state of Puerto Rico just for clarification, so it won't be difficult to distinguish between the two time periods.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
It's unfortunate, but that's probably what's gonna go down.
Good night,
Alright, good night, President.
Sanitation. Yeah, that's a good one. Frozen Zin.
Tell me what, so.
Doesn't it sound like that because he like voice dubbed himself?
Yeah, that's why he sounds like a disembodied voice.
Yeah, it's so bad. That's how we get things like, "Oh hi, Mark."
Oh, hi, Mark. I saw that.
What did you see?
That's how you fuck up the boat trick.
It was done before. A tall fucking mountain over there. No, thank you for the singular sense. Get the big bucks.
They got. I'm seeing planned showings in Philadelphia, but.
I'm not driving
not
4
great.
hours over there.
Bro, come on, dude. I drove up to see.
I'd have to pay fucking like I don't know like $50 for the fucking turnpike. I'd also have to be near Philadelphia.
There's one in Emmaus, apparently, which is not all the way over there. Oh wait, that was in June. It's already happened.
What's halfway between us? Is it like Nova?
What?
What's halfway between you and I? Is it Nova?
No, it's probably West Virginia.
Like over around like Martinsburg. Yeah.
Cause like Nova's not that far away from me.
It's like what, 2 hours?
They're showing it in New York next month. The Room. What a great movie.
It just goes to show you can make a bad movie and it still works out for you.
I thought it was funny when we watched it. How like Kyle, Wade, and I were all like excited, and you were just like,
Yeah, you bait and switch me. I don't like when people do that.
"But it's The Room."
I still don't care. It doesn't change what happened.
He uses multiple abbreviations for Virginia. He's got Williamsburg, VA, but then he had fucking Fairfax, VI. It's like Tommy.
VI?
Tommy Wiseau does.
It's VA. It's always been VA.
I know. That's why I was so confused initially. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It's Vermont, actually.
Vermont. I saw that and was just like, it was like Fairfax, because I know Fairfax, but like, and I looked at the bottom and saw Fairfax, Virginia. It's like, okay, he just doesn't know how to abbreviate.
Lobster Movie District.
The lobster district. Well, we don't have the lobster district.
There are no more lobsters. I know who that is.
Hello.
Hello.
So I just sent you a DM asking if you can fill a survey. Actually, Arkard, while you're here, would you mind also participating in my survey?
What is the survey on?
Children's headphone usage? Hearing safety and consumer
Correct.
preferences for potential children's headphone product.
Yeah, it's for my marketing class, and you don't have to be a parent. It's just giving your thoughts. We're trying to get like a very diverse group of responses.
So you're asking two white guys.
Without kids.
Yeah.
Yes. And we want your thoughts on the matter as well.
I will
Okay.
do this solely to help you with school.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Yay, thank you.
Parker, please give nonsensical answers.
I was gonna fill it out seriously.
Okay.
Yay.
But the thing is, Margaret, sometimes my answers are serious, but they seem nonsensical. I once was given a survey by a buddy at UVA, and he was like, it was for like a marketing app they had, and they're like, or like an online shopping app.
I know this is going.
And all of my answers were 4th generation Honda Accord related.
Oh my god.
And I was being completely serious, but it's like, what would you want to use this app for? I would look to buy and potentially sell 4th generation Honda Accords and any relevant accessories. And it got to the point where someone like took a screenshot of like my answers, someone who wasn't the guy who sent it to me, and was like, "Is this guy dead ass?" And
This is you. You're dead ass.
yeah.
You're a dead ass.
And then the guy messaged me in like the big public Discord and was like, "Was this you?" And all of my other friends in the Discord were like, "Yes." Because even them, they know that I fucking love my fucking car.
I'm just trying to imagine everybody else seems like, yeah, that's definitely him.
Yeah. So, do you consider yourself an athlete? Probably not. Not these days.
That's so valid.
An average year, how many gifts do you buy for other children? I mean other children.
Just children that aren't you.
Okay.
Is this survey intended for kids?
No, it's mainly intended for people who have kids.
Good. One of my answers is the best possible answer to a question that Margaret can ask, and that's 1 to 2. My cousin has 2 kids, and those are the only children I buy gifts for these days.
That's so valid.
You know, actually, I think my answer might also be 1 to 2 because I have my niece and
1
my
to 2.
little brother.
Yeah. 1 to 2.
1 to 2.
We were talking about that just earlier today, if you can believe it, Margaret.
That's why I messaged her because I got reminded of it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go remind Margaret of this funny time.
We were just talking about it like 2 days ago.
Well, sometimes you gotta bring up, memories. Whenever I get done with this, I will do the survey.
Oh good, I'm also being super annoying, and I brought it up in a call with my team this morning, and first of all, it's a call that we have 3 times a week, and on Mondays and Fridays, every single person on the call is working from home, and like most of the time, like nobody is talking on the call. It's like meant to be kind of like, shooting the shit, and sometimes like ask work-related questions to each other, but most of the time it's like people talking about their weekends. But other times it's literally just silence. There's 14 people on this call and nobody will say anything. And so today I was just like, hey, would you guys wanna fill out the survey for me? And like 2 people were like, yeah, but I still privately messaged every single person who was on the call.
finished it and I gave earnest answers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope they somehow ended up being comedic.
They're not. The survey doesn't really give the. It's too specific. It's not really a.
It's multiple choice, and
Yeah.
there's very few
Text boxes.
parts where you can give an open-ended answer.
Yeah. Whereas that one was just like mostly open-ended answer, like questions. So it was just like, oh boy. I mean, I gave serious answers, and it was very funny seeing like the club president come to my defense and going, he just really likes his 4th generation Honda Accord. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta enjoy your 4th generation Honda Accord. Margaret, do you
I was
enjoy
a bit
4th generation Honda Accords?
Yes.
Cool.
Good answer.
But it was at one point, some of the guys were chatting and they mentioned gas prices, and one of the one of the guys did is don't start talking about gas prices, or else he's gonna start talking about his fucking car. It was like too late. Too late.
Too late.
Too late.
I will be right back. I'm going to call my mom, and I'm going to have her send the survey to everybody at her work.
Damn, you really are doing some marketing.
Yeah, we need like 150 responses.
Jeez.
That's a lot of fucking responses.
It is. And that's why we're trying to, limit the open-ended stuff so we can easily filter through everything.
Yeah.
And kind of get like a general idea.
Yeah. I got him.
Anyways, I will BRB.
Alright.
Be gone, bot. I drink diesel, douche myself with gasoline. Excuse me? What the fuck, Sagittarius? Yeah, that bot was something. I like that that's become just a word everyone uses for AI bots now. Oh, this is Clanker.
Yeah. Anyway.
Some pumpkins.
I saw that.
Man. There's been times like earlier, like where I missed the boat trick. And we're like, oh, thank God Argo's in here to fucking see this.
Yep.
I think the first stream that I did, I failed the boat trick a couple of times, and I was like, thank God Argo's not here. I'm gonna grab.
I'm not even actively watching your stream. It's on my second monitor, but occasionally I'll just see like the motion of it happening and go up.
Drop into the water.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I know what that means.
I'm gonna go grab something for the bathroom and back in that.
Okay.
Feel free to talk about your 1992 Honda Accord sedan.
Ooh. All right, lads. I'm in charge now. So, how's everybody doing today? I have been a little bit busy lately. Hopefully I'll be more busy soon. You could be fishing, but you are allergic to the sun. Okay, so here's something that happens to me. If I've been inside for a long time and I go outside and it's a bright sunny day, I will involuntarily sneeze. So I will I will joke that I am allergic to the sun because it physically, like, it makes me sneeze. And I don't know why. It didn't happen when I was a kid. It's something that started happening when I was in my mid-20s. But it's always just like once or twice. So I'm very white, but I tan pretty well. So I do okay. Like the classic I always had growing up is I'd always get sunburned once at the beginning of the summer, and then I would be tan, and I'd be good. Oh, cool. So you get tan just in time.
Dude, there's like an absurd amount of trash at the dumpster down below. Like, wasn't there yesterday, but you can't even fucking like park in the handicap spots that are like right next to it.
Nice. I always love it when people are inclusive of people with disabilities.
I don't know, maybe, dude, the city needs to, or either we need more dumpsters or the city needs to come by more often. Because, like, these things will overflow, like, a lot of the time.
Yeah, I once went, people at UVA would always chain their bikes to, like, railings and stuff. And, there would be, like, guys going around, like, who worked for the school, cutting them, like, cutting the locks and impounding the bikes. Because they're legally required to because of the ADA. Like they have to, people have to be able to use the arm rails, and like the ramps and stuff.
Okay, I was about to be like, what the fuck, but I mean,
Yeah,
still
no.
what the fuck, but like, there's gotta be a better solution for this.
Yeah, put your bike at one of the bike racks. There's a lot of bike
They're
racks.
not using the bike racks?
Yeah, they're just not using the bike racks.
Okay, well that's their own goddamn fault then.
Yeah, no, UVA had like plenty of bike racks. Ooh, cross in the ground.
In my Christian Minecraft server?
Yeah.
Side note, I
Anyway.
really like the color you chose for the birch trees in July.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm glad. Anyway, so yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just I want to vibe and they won't let me. But
I just wanna use
no, but it bothered me though, like the fucking it's because there were like lots of bike racks. And they had like a map. So it's not like they were like hidden. They were easy to tell where they were in conspicuous places. It's just some people thought, I guess, they were just too important to use the fucking bike racks.
Yeah, far more important. I will say I have illegally parked in the handicap spot here before.
For shame.
to load and unload my vehicle.
I don't park in handicap spots. There are times where at EVA I would park in like a restricted parking space, but never the handicap spaces.
Are you aware of like
And
the geography of like? So like, if I wanted to go to my car, I have to go down and then up a hill. So if I park my car there to unload, I have to take whatever heavy ass object it is, go down the hill, then up, and then vice versa each time.
Okay.
But there's 2 spots down there by the dumpsters, so you just park there, open everything, unload, move the car.
You're not talking to the most sympathetic of audiences, because, you know, I would always lug my TVs around.
Okay, I mean, you could do that, but I'm not fucking with it. I like how that's the only, I just realized that's the only like disability friendly thing here because the apartment doesn't have an elevator.
Yeah.
So if your knees are fucked, have fun going up the stairs. But just the her movie.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Yeah, there's an elderly lady that lives in one of the second floor apartments.
Uh-huh.
Who it's much harder for her to go up and down the stairs, so I make a point, and other people do too, to whenever she has packages delivered, to bring them up to her.
Yeah, that's good.
If I'm like coming in from like the gym, I'll like stop and like read, and I'll look for her name, and then I'm just gathering up because I'm gonna go past the door anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I shall help you.
Yeah. But, the room.
Were you guys talking about sunburning?
Yeah. Well, first it started with sun allergy. You know that I am. You know that I am literally allergic to the sun.
No, I do not.
If I go out, if I go outside, I'll a lot of times in the bright sunlight, I'll sneeze. But after I sneeze once or twice, I'm fine.
I mean,
but I'll joke. I'll joke that I'm allergic to the sun.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought you meant like an actual sun allergy.
No.
I did.
No, in fact, I tan pretty well, so.
Yeah, that's true. I have the same thing with not every person does the fucking sun sneezing thing. From what I've read. I just think it's funny. The optic nerve triggers the fucking sneezing.
It didn't start happening until I was in like my mid-20s. I was just like, why?
I had it all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, I just did not. I was just fine, and then just I don't know.
I do think it's very funny though. It's like, all right, we're looking at light, and then you're touches the other nerve. Your brain's like, there's something in the nose. Eject.
Fucking.
I've got a plan for a building project with the spawn chunks. Big wall.
Big wall.
Big wall. Because I wanted to. I wanted every time it gets copied over to look like this intimidating fucking castle. That just materializes out of nowhere.
I'm watching the collapse of the Soviet Union, but it's Baka Mitai.
Is it like footage of like the Soviet Union collapsing, or is it like a map?
It's like a map. like different events.
I do like that canonically Kazakhstan was the last country to leave the Soviet Union.
They should have the Soviet Union's permanent Security Council seat.
They should. Legally, they were the
When Russia leaves, that's when they have the Lenin singing Baka Mitai.
I mean, I get the practicality of like letting Russia inherit that seat, but like legalistically, it's the Kazakhs.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having Kazakhstan in the UN Security Council?
Just be like, what the hell are you doing here?
We won World War II.
It'd be like that meme of like Drake in with like the basketball team, like watching like a pregame like analysis, and it's like bro thinks he's on the team. What are you fucking doing here, Kazakhstan?
Drake, where's the Soviet Union?
Goes right there. See, I drew it with a magic marker.
I love the whole. So go get the power saw.
Why are you going at it again? It's a good question, Big. You should answer that guy. You should answer that nice person's question.
For the love of the game.
He's just really stupid. I don't understand it either.
See, the thing is, whenever I was like deciding whether or not to, I was like, well, Arker's gonna yell at me, but like, what does that ever fucking stop me?
And then you pretended to not know what I was talking about when I first messaged you. You were like, you're gonna be more specific, and it was like, you know damn well what I'm talking about.
I knew that was probably it, but you could have been talking about something completely different. Figure it's paid.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a masochist. Mages really likes the virtual walk. Yeah, and the real ones too. I think that's still my fucking Steam profile description. Is just I like long walks in Minecraft. Oh wait, did I ever change it? Because it said that I was in California. I don't think I've changed that.
You gotta change that.
I'm changing it to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, if I can.
Okay.
Launch Steam here.
But yeah, no, there's documentation though. Hi dude, how are you? Ant Venom made a video about this guy when he walked to the world border that goes over his first Corner Farlands walk. I assure you, it's very possible.
That's probably how he found me is through Ant Venom, to be honest. Oh, Jesus Christ! I love that Steam just immediately paused the game. Thank you, Steam.
Yeah, bro just loves holding W.
Certified W enjoyer. Well, not George W. Bush.
Yeah. Now watch this drive.
We must stop the terrorists. I like how opening up Steam 3 times has caused Minecraft to pause because of it opening up fucking random ass windows.
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful. So are we. They never stop thinking of new ways to harm our people or our country, and neither do we. Then he looks around like he just fucking dropped a zinger. Gosh.
That's a W quote if I've ever heard one.
It's yeah. And all of his staff is just standing there stone faced, just
yeah,
like.
It still says California. I gotta change that.
Maybe don't worry about it right this second.
No, this is incredibly important.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't let me like put a custom location. It just says choose state / province. Pennsylvania's not a state.
Or a province.
I'm upset about this. Alright, yeah, that was incredibly important. Let me good use of my time. I did like the whenever I was like, okay, you are talking about me doing this. I was like, you know damn well that it's trying to stop me.
I just don't understand the way your brain works.
Do you? I mean, I don't understand the way your brain works.
I'm just really pedantic.
And very adamant on specific things,
Yeah.
such as daylight savings time.
Daylight saving time. Daylight saving time or daylight savings, not daylight savings time.
That's what?
It is daylight saving time or it is daylight savings. It is not daylight savings time.
The second one is what I said. Daylight savings time.
Okay. Sounded to me like there was an S at the end of saving.
Am I like having a stroke? Call the ambulance.
Okay.
Big cactus. I realized that the reason a bunch of like random blocks have the sound of wool is because it's like the default sound if no sound is assigned.
Hmm.
Which I'm pretty sure is why cactus sounds like wool.
Cactus and like snow.
I think snow is intentional because that does make sense. Are there other sounds that like sound like wool that don't make any sense?
I don't know.
Remember how jarring it was the first iteration of Seasons that didn't have the sound changing with the snowgrass? It was very
Yeah.
crunchy snow.
It was incredibly crunchy snow. Which I guess does happen, but
Yeah, it just sounds better if it's like the soft snow.
yeah.
Don't worry, I eventually got better enough at writing code to figure out how to fucking do it. Because I used the folders that we use for the K-Future client to compile this stuff together, if I turn off the texture pack, it uses all the Java textures. Which is very cursed because I like loaded up. I was like, why the fuck are the leaves like this? It was unfortunate. I do like the Java leaves. They're nice.
Yeah.
They're much better.
They're good
than-
textures.
They're good textures. Java leaves are pretty good. Yeah, I guess whenever I get to the spawn chunks, I can also take the opportunity to acquire diamonds. So I'm gonna need a shit ton of stone for a giant wall.
Yeah.
My plan is to use the surrounding landscape that I don't really care about to just quarry, and then use that to build the wall. I was like, well, if I'm
Yeah.
gonna quarry, I might as well just go down to the fucking bedrock and then yoink all the diamonds and iron that I find on the way down.
Yeah.
And then I can just store it in the spawn chunks. Because I can just pick it up later.
Yeah.
That's my plan, is to use like some of it and just like store the iron blocks or diamond blocks in there to use for later.
Yeah.
Just a juke thing. The shears will also last quite a while because I've had this pair of shoes.
Fig, are you gonna address? Are you
What?
gonna address the elephant in the room?
Oh. Oh, the roof. That's fucking funny. Well, at first I thought it was, hi dude, how are you? And I was like, wait, no, because of the color. And I was like, wait, no, those are two different like things. And then I actually read it. I was like, huh? Who is the elephant in the room? Well, it didn't fucking show up the first. This person's typed here before, but who the fuck is the elephant in the room?
Wouldn't it be funny if there was an elephant in Tommy Wiseau's The Room?
I just changed it because I don't want to tell people hi anymore. You know what? Base. Yeah, that reminds me of those. You'll see those fucking images of just an elephant room which just says "address me."
Address me, yeah. When someone posts something and it's like, hold on.
I've seen the. You know the one of the elephant coming through the fucking basement wall.
No.
You've never seen that? Yeah.
Let me look it up.
It's just like an image of an elephant coming through a basement wall. It's just say they just address me. Thanks for the follow from the elephant in the room. You have been addressed. It's fucking good. That same image of the elephant going through a wall was like, I saw that caption with Hannibal circa 212 BC. It was just him emerging from the
Gosh. Yeah.
But in terms of like, yeah, after all these. Yeah, but in terms of like the toolder building, the shears last quite a while. I am going to sorely miss whenever we eventually upgrade to Beta 1.7 of being able to just punch sheep for the wool. It's super convenient and I like it.
It's just funny watching it explode off of them.
It is. Or like when a wolf attacks them, they just lose all their wool.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I'm gonna like miss that is just because like we're gonna have to use iron swords up 4 shoes.
Yeah.
And like right now, we can mostly just use it for rails. There's like a dungeon over here. What is hidden? Bread. Anything else? There's a second.
The second chest is at the dungeon.
Yep. Well,
Cocoa bean.
Cocoa beans. Yeah, nothing really that valuable in here. If I had the inventory, I'd carry the moss stone with me.
You just end up with a fuckload of moss stone.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like I want to use some of it for like building stuff and the spawn chunks, but like each spawn chunk's like 500 kilometers apart, and like it'll just take me fucking forever to do that. Unless I like gather moss stone from nearby spawners around the spawn chunks.
Yeah.
Then I have to go fucking go caving to get it, which I mean I could do, but it'll just be kind of a pain. I do wish that you could use the chests and spawn chunks and furnaces.
Hmm.
I did learn from others though that spawner blocks break in spawn chunks.
Break how?
They have nothing in the spawner.
It is interesting, I suppose.
Because all the tile entities are broken. Which I'm pretty sure I know why, but it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it is just weirdness, so.
Well, I think that whenever like the game attempts to retrieve a tile entity, it's using the coordinates, which makes sense, right? And then
Yeah.
those coordinates would resolve to different chunks that aren't the same chunks that are loaded.
Mm-hmm.
So instead it just returns nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Since those are the spawn chunks just loaded in the wrong location. I need another shovel. It's a good thing I get, ow. It's a good thing I get sticks from all these boats. Hello, the CEO of crime. Alright, that's an interesting one.
The CEO of crime.
That red is hard to read. Or it must be my eyes.
It's your eyes.
Well,
It's just you, bro.
must need new glasses. Or I guess I must need glasses in general. The CEO of crime.
CEO of crime.
Looking for the CEO of racism. I've heard he's around here somewhere. Nope. Now we're gonna climb.
Oof.
It's probably not even much further. Yeah, this is the end of this lake. Alright, thank you, folks. Can I also need more wood? What can I afford to throw away? This shovel.
He's a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
I can't believe no one in the group chats has responded to the
Light Shrek information.
the information, the light Shrek information. Like, yeah, I knew people. Did you know that one light Shrek is 1,007,228,921 miles, which is a little bit further than the distance between the Sun and Saturn.
Yeah, that's just like a short saunter.
Yeah. How did we even start talking about the hypothetical light Shrek unit of measurement?
I mentioned that I saw Shrek in your car.
Oh, right, and right, and I talked about how my grandma lives one Shrek away. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Why are we addressing the Shrek in the room? Oh. So I use Shrek as a unit of time. Right. So my grandma lives approximately 1 Shrek away, and I know this because I've got a DVD player in my car, and I keep a DVD of Shrek in the glove box, so that if I have
Very
a passenger, they can watch Shrek. Yeah. So my grandma lives 1 Shrek away.
That's why I like physical media.
The physical media is super based. Anyway, and then earlier today we were talking about that, and then we got on the topic of light Shrek. You know, how far can light travel over the course of Shrek, right? And so now that's the unit of measurement that I'm going to start using. And Saturn is about 1 light Shrek away. That's true. Saturn is a little bit less than 1 light Shrek away. At least from the sun.
I imagine that Neptune is probably about 2 light Shreks, right?
I think... Nah, I think what it is Uranus is at about 20 atomic units. Astronomical units, not atomic units. I'm fucked up again. And then Neptune is like 30. So Neptune is going to be closer to 3 light Shreks. So how far light can travel in 90 minutes? In 90 minutes and 7 seconds. Because that's how long Shrek is. Because that's how long Shrek is. I checked the file from my Blu-ray disc.
This is incredibly important scientific research.
Yeah. Is that with or without the credits? It's the length of the movie on Blu-ray. It includes the credits. Maybe without the credits, it's the distance from the sun to Saturn.
Yeah.
Right, precise units of Shrek matters. Yeah.
What is the legal definition of the unit of Shrek?
I mean, right now we're talking about light Shreks. How far is 1 light Shrek credits? I don't know. I don't know how long Shrek's credits are.
It's definitely not for the amount of light to reach from the sun to reach the Earth, because it takes like 8 minutes. Better question is, how many light Shreks is Sedna out to?
Okay.
Sedna's orbit is fucking wild.
Yeah.
It takes like, what, like 11,000 years to orbit or something stupid?
One light Shrek forever after. Well, okay, so it's a light Shrek is not a unit of time, it's a unit of distance, right? So it's not 95 minutes, it's how far light can travel in 90 minutes, or in the case of Shrek Forever After, 95 minutes. So that'll be a little bit longer than 1 light Shrek, so it's going to be around 11 astronomical units. So about 11 times the average distance of Earth from the sun.
Yeah, it's acceptable. Some floating snow layers. Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Who am I when I'm doing this?
You're doing a tile impression.
Yeah.
Hello, person whose name starts with a J.
Yeah?
You
We call him
can
Jedge.
see why. You can see why I looked at that and went,
Jedgelovic? Sure. That's my best attempt. I'm gonna call you Jedge. That's easier. Address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
Faster going through the nether.
Yeah, but doing it with the nether is cringe. Sometimes I miss
Doing
the
it-
text
Doing it through the nether is more of a gamble, too. You're
Yeah,
going to
we're
spend
all
more
gonna
time
die.
backpacking. Yeah.
Shoot, I gotta,
And you need to expend materials as well.
That's the other thing. Because at least with this, I can kind of just grab materials as I'm going. That's the main thing, is that you don't really need that many materials to overworld walk. Know where there is? Yeah, pretty much. And also, my options are either go to the nether roof or,
Well, then you can't get back down. That's not an option.
no, you can. There's a way you can
Oh,
get back down. You blow
you gotta
hole
make
through
a hole.
bedrock
You
into
gotta make a
spawn
hole.
chunks.
Yeah, alright. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
That's how other people have done it.
That's no fun.
Yeah, personally, I don't find walking on top of the nether roof that interesting.
It's the most non-interactive gameplay ever.
Yeah, although I will say, it's very funny though whenever the jitter offset gets high enough on the nether roof because it's all bedrock. So it just looks like the person's not moving at all.
Yeah.
I remember New Text Document was doing it. Wasn't he?
With his,
Yeah.
he was duping gold shovels,
How was he duping the shovels?
or not shovels,
Gold
duping
pickaxes.
gold. I don't know. It was some dupe bug where he could throw a bunch of gold pickaxes on the ground and they would make like a super stack.
Yeah, I remember, that was a while ago. I remember we were trying to make sure I beat Nether Dupe Man.
Yeah, I had my spreadsheet.
That was a rough time.
And what's funny is he only after we started with the spreadsheet, he only walked like 1 or 2 more times after that. So it was just completely not needed.
No.
All it did is it made you go way too hard and burn yourself out.
Yeah, it made me way too stressed out about it. However, I do have the fond memories of us like talking about tracking Nether Dupe Man. And then giving him that name.
I had like a spreadsheet and I had like I took like the furthest distance he ever traveled in a day. And I've been like, all right, like here's how much of a lead you would need to beat him if he started doing that.
Was it even like a lead that would have been maintainable on my end?
What now?
Would it even been a lead that would have been maintainable?
I'm sorry, I don't. What?
Would it have, like, if I was to maintain a lead, would it have been maintainable, like, on my end, like, feasible?
That's what we were trying to get it down. We were trying to, like, the goal was for you to walk as much as you could on days when he was inactive, so that if he did start going seriously, you could maintain it.
Yeah. I mean, I was also, like, trying to be the first person to get to the corner. So, like, part of the motivation there.
Yeah. The tags English Virginia is best Commonwealth Minecraft game walking. Yeah.
Yeah. Virginia is the best Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth of Virginia.
That Commonwealth? Right.
Yes, that Commonwealth. Right.
I feel like we should rewrite that so
Right, Virginia, the Commonwealth.
the Commonwealth. Virginia's
Best Commonwealth, the Commonwealth of Virginia. That Commonwealth.
I like that.
Yes, that Commonwealth.
Actually, dude, it's a Commonwealth. I still have that image somewhere.
Oh my god. Actually, dude, it's a Commonwealth.
Me, anytime someone says state of Pennsylvania.
It has murder, it has nudity, it's got a call to violence. Virginia's flag has got it all.
Very based. I do like the whole
Listen.
reason that the flag is like that currently is because, like, the center, they're like, hey, we can't tell it's a woman. Pop a titty out.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh,
Did you figure a reference? It's a great summary of it. He ranks North Carolina way too high in that video, though. North Carolina's flag is Garbo, and it breaks a lot of his rules, and he's like, I put it in B tier, or whatever he puts it. No, it's just like, why?
I think his vexillology takes are stupid.
His takes are generally not that bad.
There's other people inspired by him that have ruined a lot of state
But-
flags. Except for
you have an
Mississippi,
example?
that's an upgrade.
I wish they'd get rid of the text, especially because it violates the Establishment Clause. But anyway, no, I like Minnesota's new flag.
I hope we never get
I
rid
don't
of our blue seal, or seal on blue background.
We have the best seal on blue background flag
So
by a country mile.
I did learn that a lot of the northern states that have the seal on the background came from regimental battle flags
Hmm.
during the Civil War. Because there wasn't
They're
really
getting the
big
most
state
bear
flags
awards.
prior. The most bears
The mo-
award?
The most Bears award.
I don't know, Yellowstone?
Well, no, there's one U.S. flag that has like a lot of bears on it.
Which? I mean, California's only got one. Three
He just
bears,
told you.
Missouri. I don't think I've ever seen Missouri's state flag. I probably have, I just forgotten. But there's 3 bears in it?
Yeah, so it's got the seal has 2 bears as like the guards of the seal, and then the seal has a bear on it. Like the shield that they're around has a bear on it too. Got 3 bears and an eagle. You didn't fail. You got the D. Did he give you guys a D because tricolor? I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't say Missouri on it.
I'm thinking of Indiana's flag now, where it just says Indiana around this.
I think he was too mean to California's. Like, you know me, I'm a certified California hater. I think California's got a good flag. And I don't think writing California Republic on it ruins it.
I think it adds to it.
I mean, it's funny that they're talking about how they were a republic for like a week and a half, but like...
But they got, like, Texas. It was the whole, like, decade.
Yeah.
There was also, did you ever... I learned recently about the Republic of West Florida.
Yeah, there's a lot of sort of unhinged... We had like the Republic of Vermont for a while, and it was like its territory was like claimed by like Massachusetts or something like that.
In New York.
Yeah.
I do love seeing, like, maps of, like map animations of, like, territorial claims of the states. And then, like, you see right after the Treaty of Paris is ratified, you see Virginia's like, this is all of my land up in, like, the Midwest. For, like, a brief moment of time. Because, like, we claimed all the fucking Ohio territory and everything else up in the Midwest. And well, Virginia's just like, yes, give. I will say, regarding Missouri, I hate to say it, but your state is horribly boring to drive through. There's like nothing going on there. It's like a greener version of Kansas.
Wow. Okay.
But I know
You know
there's
what my
some
least
caves. What's
you know what my least favorite state is, right?
the state of despair.
No.
What's your least favorite state?
That's a pretty good guess.
Nebraska.
Why Nebraska?
I hate Nebraska. Nebraska's my nemesis. When I was in 7th grade, we had a geography test. We had to know all the states, right? And you were able to take it like 3 times or whatever. And I got 49 out of 50 the first time I took it. And the one that I was missing was Nebraska. So I had to take it again.
So you
I'll
call
never
that
forgive
hatred
them.
for Nebraska
I'll
based on-
never forgive them for this transgression.
I can't believe they put their state there.
Like, why?
We're the average state, basically. They say we're all hills and caves, but if you drive to the right places, they're also really flat. Is ever see because it's boring farmland. That's Ohio. It's just endless, like, flat land.
Well,
Honestly,
does Ohio have hills and caves though?
I mean, presumably because the foothills of the Appalachians do.
Because we're talking about hills and caves right now, Fig.
Yeah, hills and caves. But he also makes it flat.
Well, yeah, but in addition to hills and caves,
I know.
not instead of hills and caves.
Speaking of caves, I do want to go to Mammoth Cave in Kentucky at some point.
We need to revamp the World Gen IRL TBH. I know.
Yeah, no, what the, like, why does Colorado get all the fucking cool terrain?
All the devs are doing right now are continuing to make the Himalayas taller for no reason.
Someone with the noise scaling on too much for the
And,
Himalayas.
and slightly balancing the sizes of the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean to be more balanced.
Patches,
But it's such a
rebalance the size of the Pacific
but it's
Ocean.
such a slow rollout. It's having no like actual effect at the moment.
It's been going on since the Cenozoic took over from the Mesozoic company.
Yeah.
And even arguably before that.
Just want to get in a tiny room.
I just wonder when the devs are going to get bored and start a global conflict. Or sorry, enable PvP mode.
Oh boy.
Never forget the Argentinian versus Great Britain PvP battle.
Oh, of 1982.
Yeah. I have the sudden urge to go onto Twitter and explicitly find and rage bait some Argentinians. Damn it.
Oh, everybody make fun of him. He messed up the boat trick.
Aha.
You gotta know the lore elephant. So this stems from one point where he proudly proclaimed, "I think I've mastered the boat trick," and then like 30 seconds later, he messed it up. And I said, I quoted him, and I said, I quoted like, "I think I mastered the boat trick," and he says, "You can't prove it." And so I went and got the clip. And entitled it evidence.mp4. So now I make fun of him every time he messes it up.
I like that the evolved form was evidence.mp5.
Evidence.mp5 when he messed up the water bucket trick.
Nice water bucket. Nice water bucket. The fucking whole like montage.
Nice water bucket of me just screaming, "Nice water bucket, nerd."
It was a good montage.
Nice water bucket, nerd.
Sometimes you just gotta fuck up the boat trick several times.
Yeah.
Bailiff smash his nuts.
Damn.
Damn, sending them to France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff.
Yeah.
I fucking love how absurd the lakes generating in the ice look.
Yeah.
It was in the game for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I do like about this version. Is there's like a bunch of like random bugs that are just weird. Gives it a little bit of charm. And then sometimes it's just outright annoying. Like, Notch, why the fuck did you not set the mining speed of redstone to increase when you used a pickaxe? Elephant, I pride myself on having never played Bedrock. As a certified Java enjoyer.
I can't even play Bedrock.
Oh yeah, is that supported for Linux?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I never could because I went right from Windows 7. Gabby, you're cruising for a bruising with that one.
Hi, Gab. Anytime I hear that phrase, I can't help but hear fucking Money by Pink Floyd.
What phrase?
Cruising for a bruising.
Oh.
I played as a little kid only because I didn't have a computer, but I was obsessed, so I played Pocket Edition, then I switched to mainline Bedrock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, arguably, you just kept playing Pocket Edition because Pocket Edition became Bedrock. Also, I didn't realize that Pocket Edition started development in like August of 2011.
It's pretty old, actually. It's just the early versions of Pocket Edition were so bad, it just like wasn't worth playing.
Yeah.
Unless you had no other option, in which case, fair enough.
I mean, yeah, that's why I don't like if anybody had played like the free rip-off versions of the game that were available on like Flash
Yeah.
sites. Like, I don't know, what else are you gonna fuck?
I don't judge people for playing Bedrock.
I do.
It is what it is. But I just have no interest. I've just learned that having like when you have like a split community, I've learned this from Smash Bros. That like inter-community rivalry just isn't very helpful or productive.
No.
Like, so like the issues with Bedrock, I don't make fun of Bedrock players for having to deal with them. I feel bad that they have to deal with them.
You mean like all the stupid death bugs that keep happening?
Yeah, like all the stupid death bugs. Or the fact that like they couldn't have hardcore for a while because you would just randomly die for no reason. And it's like, why does that happen?
I don't know if they fix those things or not. What I don't
Why did that? I think they added hardcore, so I guess they felt comfortable enough. But like,
if Java gets
I want that-
I will eat my CPU with salsa. I will riot directly in front of the headquarters.
can't wait to self-immolate in Stockholm.
Yep.
For real, for real.
Well, at least it'll stay warm.
Yeah.
One thing that I don't fucking understand is like how they still haven't. I don't know if it's still like this, but like the falling for the world bug.
Yeah.
Or every single goddamn entity uses floats.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably some stupid reason they're not using, like, doubles.
Because they're stupid.
Alright, you convinced me. The only other thing I don't get is, like, the really, like, the parity differences that exist for seemingly no reason. There's, like, 6 fucking links here. This looks so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's, like, parity differences that kind of I can understand. Because of, like, control differences. But, like, some of the other like, decisions are just so fucking, like, random that it doesn't make any sense. Like, why do it that way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, does Bedrock version even still work on Windows 10?
I don't know.
Because I would not be
I
surprised.
can launch it and check for you.
I could. No, don't do that. Yeah. Because I know it came out on Windows 10, like back when Windows 7 was still like the dominant OS.
Yeah, because wasn't it like Windows 10 edition and then it merged to become Bedrock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get, like, what's the point of having it, like, because, like, you already have Java, which just runs on a computer.
Yeah.
Also, phones at this point are powerful enough that they can just outright run a Java virtual machine.
Yeah.
I do like that part of the reason Minecraft even exists is because Notch couldn't get something working on a different game and got frustrated. Oh, good emotion.
The fuck was that, Fig?
I clicked into the boat and then fucking jumped out of it immediately. I wonder if we'll ever see any more instances of chunks fucking loading where they're not supposed to. Because we saw that a few times on the first walk.
Hmm.
Where you'd have like a chunk that was incorrectly loaded, so it's just like this big fucking like tall pillar in the middle of an ocean. Very peculiar. Lately I'm playing Civ 6 a lot, and now I have like 200 hours after 2 months. I would say Civ 6 is a better game than Civ 7, from what I've heard. However, I have like far more hours than Civ 5.
Never played a Civ game.
I played them a lot before I jumped to Paradox games back in 2015.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a good decision.
Yeah, that's
Elephant in the room.
That's a reasonable choice. If you do get it, I would say you pretty much have to have the Gods and Kings expansion, otherwise it's like borderline unplayable, and I can explain why. One of their dumber game design things. Great success.
Skill harmony. So yeah, the reason why he does that, elephant in the room, if you're not familiar, is it's faster than just piloting the boat normally. For whatever reason, when you first start pushing it, it goes faster. So by rapidly exiting the boat and then pushing it so it accelerates and then getting back in it before it gets too far away, he's able to save a little bit of time, so long as he doesn't fuck it up.
P1.9 boats of glory.
Yeah. Well, when he did the walk to the world border in modern Minecraft, he just got to use dolphins. So
That was really fucking stupid.
the leashed dolphins.
I guess it was. That was a benefit to having the world being large biomes, was because I got longer oceans.
You got longer oceans, so you just got to fucking fly with the dolphins.
I said it's a large biomes because I just liked the large biomes world type. And then eventually I was like, wait a minute, I can zoom with this.
Yeah. I always thought it was funny whenever you ran into a jungle, though.
Oh, why? Because I can play with the jungles? Yeah, they're hard to navigate through.
Yeah, you'd always bitch about the jungle.
Yeah, because it fucking takes me way much time to get them.
Yeah, like that. Good times.
Yeah. I will say the two journeys feel very different because like this one's like a slow, gradual walk, and you can like walk and float. But like with the Warboarder one, because you can sprint, you're just like I'm just like sprinting the entire fucking time, so it's like much faster pacing.
Except when you're stopping to lay out your campfires to cook your food.
I love doing that. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, but hey, Fig, did you know that if you
Yes.
one-shot a mob with a fire aspect sword, it still drops cooked meat?
Along the tree tops is much easier in dark forests and jungles. Jungles is less doable though because the trees are very nice.
Yeah.
In dark forest,
Yeah,
though, I'm pretty sure
dark
I would
forest?
just run on top of it if I could.
Yeah, you're spitting with that one. The canopy is just easier to deal with, but it's kind of weird that leaf blocks are solid. Think of how much different the game would be if you like slowly sank through them.
Yeah. Or if you just like crash through the leaves.
Yeah. It'd be
Actually,
a
now that
lot
I think about it,
more
leaf blocks being solid really doesn't make any sense.
It makes zero sense whatsoever. Made them like cobwebs? I mean, that's more realistic.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit faster than how you fall through cobwebs.
Yeah. But I don't know if you've ever tried to walk through a tree. It's difficult.
I can't say that I have. Maybe I should give it a whirl.
Or like when you use leaves on the ground like hedges, you can't walk on top of a hedge.
Yeah, you just fall directly through the fucking hedge.
Yeah. There is probably a mod that does that.
There's a mod for everything.
Yeah.
You can only sleep at night. You can only sleep at
I'm wearing my "You Are Tearing Me Apart, Lisa" shirt today.
night. Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
You are no. You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa. It was so fun when the whole theater yelled that.
Does he like? Is he like aware that like most people think the movie itself is bad and that's why they enjoy it?
Yeah.
So he's just embraced it.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well.
No. That's why he calls it a dark comedy now, even though it's like no, it's a poorly made drama.
Yeah, it's
Tommy.
It's okay. Thank you for the follow, deceit filled.
I've heard of the logs and it was just wood. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just wood. Wooden planks. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure both birch and spruce are just say wood as well.
They're also just wood.
Wood.
Because they all give you oak planks in this version.
I remember
It's
when
not
they-
until like 1.2 where they
Yeah.
give you different. And then it's not until after that where they added like the slabs and stairs.
I remember it was 1.3. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember 1.2 when they added the fucking wood types. I was like, this is a big deal with the planks.
Yeah.
Big if true.
Huge if factual.
Large if correct.
Gargantuan if so.
Humongous if objective.
Vast if verifiable.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't think we've come up with that one before. That's pretty good.
Vast if verifiable. We gotta write that one down.
Yeah,
that's a nice.
That's a new one.
Initially, I had massive if verifiable in my head, and then I was like, wait. Vast.
Yeah.
I know we've got a bunch in our message history, probably.
Yeah, because there was been a few times where we started doing it, and that's the only thing we put in the messages was those things.
Yeah.
Program this list 1 in 5 push chat messages you said along by TTS voice.
That sounds like a bad idea.
No, because then I know what sanitarium will do.
Oh god.
I know exactly what the fuck that guy would do. He'd spam something cursed 5 times, that way it fucking plays.
So here's a list of some that we did from a couple years ago. You said big if true, and I said massive if verified. That's okay. So my brain just works the same way. And then you did large if correct, gigantic if factual, gargantuan if accurate, ginormous if so, enormous if precise, immense if authentic, significant if actual, sizable if sincere, colossal if legitimate, mammoth if verifiable, tremendous if unmistaken, bulky if bona fide, extensive if impeccable, vast if genuine, ample if flawless, titanic if unequivocal. And then Gabby responded with, the fuck?
I forgot, would you use mammoth?
Yeah, I said mammoth. Mammoth if oh no, I said mammoth if veritable. I didn't say verifiable. Mammoth if veritable.
Oh man.
Sizable if sincere is pretty.
Oh yeah, that was probably one of our favorite things. We were just confused Gabby. I love confusing Gabby.
Gabby's popping in. The fuck.
Oh man, I can't wait for hockey to start back up.
Soon.
Actually, what's funny is Hart complains about it because where she works is pretty close to the arena.
Oh yeah.
And so every time there's a fucking Pens game, it fucks up the traffic in the area.
I believe it. I mean, my dorm was next to UVA's basketball arena, and they had concerts there too, and so a lot of times that would just fuck everything up.
Yeah. It's like great on the traffic's ass. I need to use the bathroom, so feel free to talk about the Honda Accord again.
Oh, I'm in charge. Okay. All right. So if you're new here, you don't know what he's referring to. He's referring to my 1992 Honda Accord. It is my baby, and she can do no wrong. You see, I went on this big 7th-month quest to obtain this vehicle. It was a slog, checking Facebook Marketplace, which is a wretched hive of scum and villainy, several times a day. There were dead ends. There were rolled back odometers. There were ghostings. Until I finally found my dream car, my 1992 Honda Accord EXN with a manual transmission. Chat, your mom is rigged. Okay. Thanks, Blaze Aqua. Anyway. So, one of the running jokes is me finding a way to make it about my car. She gets good gas mileage, dude. I use the trip odometer, which is mechanical. Bro, just be saying shit and getting away with it. Yeah. But I use the mechanical odometer, and I reset it every time I fill my car up with gas. And then, the next time I fill up my car with gas, I get, exactly how much gas I get.
and I can get like a rough estimate of the fuel economy. Last tank of gas, I got 26.5 miles per gallon combined city highway. That's not too bad, especially for such an old car. It's the stick shift. You ever put vegetable oil in your car? No, I have not.
I love that you.
My car's not set up for that.
I love that you unironically just start talking about the Accord.
Well, it was like, feel free to talk about your car. I was like, okay, well, time to talk about my car, I guess.
I feel like that's gonna be like my default thing whenever I have to like get up to leave the computer. Like, hey, Arthur, you can talk about your car now.
Tell the people about your car.
The people must know about the 1992 Honda Accord EX with a manual transmission.
True.
One of the finest vehicles ever produced on this earth.
Oh yeah, oh gosh, I made copy pastas about it.
Forged in the fires of Mount Fuji in the Shizuoka Prefecture of Japan.
Because this vehicle's mythical frame, the CV7. It's forged in the
Praise
fires of Mount Fuji. Praise the
Baby, 7 and
No, yeah. I totally fucked it up with that part.
That's probably one of my favorite fucking uses for
You ever thought about nether? You ever thought about nether travel thing?
No, I actually don't know what the nether is. I'm just gonna start replying with the most obtuse answers.
The most obtuse answers.
This
What's
is
the
twice,
nether?
It's twice in one day I've been asked about nether travel.
What's the nether?
Yeah, what the hell's the nether?
The answer is no. He's far too stubborn for that.
Do nether portals work in spawn chunks?
I don't know.
My next question
I've
is,
never tested it.
if they do, does it send you back to the spawn chunk, like in spawn? When you go
Would
back?
it probably
I'm not brave enough to test this.
probably not. It might be weird coming back though.
No, like
What if it actually what if you went in and it actually like loaded the correct chunks when you came back through?
Oh, that'd be weird because then it would destroy the portal, so it would spawn the portal.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, it wouldn't
know.
destroy the portal, it just wouldn't load it.
Yeah, because I don't think it would connect back to the portal in spawn because, duh.
Alright, well make a backup before you get to the first, when you get to the first spawn chunks and
Do some portal science.
do some science.
Man, I can't believe we didn't think of this in the first walk. We have ample opportunities. Has anyone here played Deep Rock Road Core, and if so, they recommend it? I have never heard of that.
I have no idea what you're talking about either.
This is some nice terrain. I like me some virtual terrain. I just want you to know, Margaret, there's some dude who has a modified copy of ImpDev 313 and is attempting to walk to the stone wall Farlands.
Oh, well good for them.
I don't know why anybody would do that to themselves. That's even slower travel than this. And it's like more than twice as far. I think it's like almost 3 times. It's definitely over 2.5 times.
Well, I mean, Mystical walked all the way to the edge of the world, so.
I do like that he just walked there and fell off and then stopped. Or no, he started walking to the corner. Did he ever make it there? Before he vanished?
I miss him.
I miss him. He would always say the most outlandish shit. And I love that. This is Smash Bros. You beat the Farmlands already?
Oh, because in Steve's story mode in Smash, like the new Smash game, I say new as if it didn't come out in 2018, it's called like Journey to the Farlands.
Oh. I can't believe they actually got fucking Steve out of the Smash.
He's apparently like really cancerous to fight.
Yeah, apparently he's really broken from a lot of his like moves.
All the people I know who play that game complain about him, except the people who play him.
Tracks.
They're actually at the big tournament, like the big local tournament this year. They're making it so that if you pick Steve, the other player gets to pick the stage.
That was like a way to balance that.
For every match, as a way to balance him. Yeah,
Why
you can play this really busted character, but what now?
Why don't they just like ban Steve?
Because Nintendo gets mad at you when you do that. They tell you not to. There was one guy who wanted to host a big tournament where Steve was banned, and then Nintendo said no. But then there was a huge snowstorm, and all of the Steve players were staying in the same house that was a bit further away from the venue, so none of those guys could make it.
Oh no! What a tragedy.
So there was like divine intervention. People were laughing about like the divine intervention to prevent the Steve bracket.
When everyone lost after seeing Steve crouch at Mario. I still don't understand fucking. Because the crouching reminded me of this, but like, Mojang being like, oh, we're not going to add vertical slabs because of a reduced creativity. But anyways, here's wool stairs. Because we couldn't figure out how to build the tent without wool stairs.
They already had tents. There were like tents and pillager outposts.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, it seems like you don't even do it with full blocks. Just gotta be a little bit creative, you know?
Yeah.
I think at some point they're gonna want to like make a structure that requires like something like vertical slabs that would solve it, and then be like, oh fuck it, because we're gonna add vertical slabs now.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make any sense. I feel like by that logic, they wouldn't fucking do upside down stairs either. Wasn't Sonic also annoying? Yeah, I think because of how fast he was. I don't know. I don't.
It's because Sonic can like hit you and then just like run away. Because he's so fat, he's just kind of degen.
He's just rolling around at the speed of sound.
I don't play the new game, so I'm not the best person to ask. But I think that's it. Is he's just kind of annoying to fight.
Arcrit is a certified melee enjoyer.
I enjoy Melee. It's a better game. At least in my opinion.
Song the Hedge Maze. Snop.
Honk the honk.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Are you familiar with Cold Steel the Hedgehog?
No.
Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna send you a video, watch it later.
I'm sick as hell. Shader the Hedge Maze. But like, have you heard of the Chaos Emerald blockchain? Like, it's on the blockchain.
Oh no.
Who told you to buy that? It's a guy on Twitter. Eggtherium.eth.
Damn it, Knuckles.
I'm gonna go around this. You can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was wondering why so many of the radical left participate in speed running.
Huh?
The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. Go fast rather than do it right.
Are you gonna finish that line, or
Oh, does it finish before he says something else?
I think you might just say like what?
And in a Petersonian sense,
Petersonian.
to elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace.
saw
Fastest
that.
hedgehog.
Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're a beta male, Sonic. I love the delivery of that. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
Explain the joke. To install the Humor drive, please insert the correct CDs. I did it
What
again.
CDs?
CDs nuts.
Oh my god.
Roll.
I should have stayed dead.
Right.
Man, you've gotten to mango smugly several times.
Wow, yeah.
Big day for mango smugglers. I believe this biome is a seasonal forest. It's really hard to fucking tell.
Alright, here we go.
What? I have an announcement to make. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. What'd you send me? Oh,
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Alright, I'll watch that one later. I forget, at 1.0, do you just like fall off the edge of the world at 30 million blocks?
What now?
At 1.0, do you just fall off the edge of the world at 30 million blocks?
I'm pretty sure you do, yeah.
It's like really hard to fucking remember exactly what happens.
They make the world significantly smaller for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know why they made it fucking like 2 million blocks smaller. Also,
Or 4 million blocks smaller.
oh, yeah, you're right. Well, actually, that's not exactly correct.
4 million on each axis, so we could do the math if we wanted to.
No, it's, did I not tell you this? It's a block shorter on the positive x-axis.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah,
Oh
which
god.
technically makes the Minecraft world a rectangle. Which
That's very funny.
I
Actually.
realized the implication was like, wait, this means the world's actually a rectangle, not a square.
That's really funny, actually.
Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. Which means all that it's like, oh, it's 64 million blocks across. Actually,
It was already a rectangle, but now it's not a square.
wait, what?
All all squares are rectangles. Not all rectangles are squares.
Oh, right. Okay, so it was already a rectangle, but now it's not a square. I fucked it up. It is definitely not
That's
a square.
okay. It's okay. I was just being pedantic.
I mean, I was also being pedantic. Because, like, effectively it is 4 million, but like
Very bold of you to get into a pedantry contest with me.
sometimes I gotta cast stones in my glass house, you know, as I've done many times. You're too late, Sonic. I am now forklift certified.
Yep.
What is that? Yeah, so technically if you travel to the positive x-axis, you can reach the edge of the world a block shorter. Which equates to basically nothing, but... I guess that's like a quarter less second you have to travel.
A bit under a quarter of a second.
Yeah, it's a huge time saving. I can't believe I only noticed that like now, because I was just like looking at it the day when I figured out the animation bug. Because I was showing my sister something relating to it, and then I was just staring. I was like, "Hey, wait a fucking minute! Why does it say less than and not less than or equal?" Notch moment. Yeah, it's quite sunny out today. We're projected to get rain through like all of tonight, so I imagine it's just gonna be fucking like dark and dreary in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I like being on a coast that actually experiences weather though.
Yeah. Is that LaCroix?
Falling from the sky?
Why is LaCroix falling from the sky?
Was that a sky earthquake? I gotta tweet
Gotta
about this!
tweet about this.
He may be a dickhead, but Prosy D is funny.
A lot of funny people are dickheads.
This is true. I think there might be a dungeon over there. Let's see. Yeah, that hole is looking pretty square. It's the third dungeon today.
Hmm.
Nice. Can I find a gap? Damn it. Took some damage.
Nice water bucket nerd.
I did find a couple of them. Okay, that's the floor. Might as well check. Damn. Only one chest. That sucks.
Dingy dungeons today.
Yeah, no. I really want to get at least one fucking gapple. I think you tell me if it would suck it. It was kind of funny how many gapples I managed to accumulate in the World Border run just because of the fucking, like, amount of goddamn nether portals that exist.
It was funny once you stopped going into fucking desert temples.
The first desert temple, that was quite funny. I love that clip because I burst into laughter. I see you get back going, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh man, that creeper was goated for that one. I recall only finding one gap on the first walk, and I found it pretty late. I think I found it like after 10 million blocks.
Hmm.
It took a while to fucking find it. Look, there's some spruce trees. I hear bone men down there. I like how I've got like a quarter of my RAM dedicated to this client. If you dedicated a quarter of your RAM, you'd have fucking 32 gigs available.
Yep.
Fucking insanity.
No, it's a very sensible amount of RAM for a computer to have.
Oh yes, in this economy.
Well, I bought it before RAM was super expensive, so you know.
Once you see the price,
You're just gonna have to hold it.
You're just want to stop beating Sam up with death with your bare hands.
True. You're just gonna have to hold. You're just gonna have to hold the L. That I'm just gonna have more RAM than you for the foreseeable future.
Not until the bubble pops.
Yeah. I got so much RAM.
The data center.
My friends
goes
made
to
fun
show
of
up to
me.
Your house, but like you're harboring enemies of the state, aren't you? You just try to take your fucking RAM.
Yeah. There are 3 computers in my house with 32 or more gigabytes of RAM.
It was not that it was plentiful for a while.
Yeah. You have 4? It'd be like that sometimes.
You do. My laptop is 16.
My laptop is 32. Address me.
Elephant today.
So here's something interesting. I was looking up information on Persian cats, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw this picture. Do you understand? Hold on, I'll send it.
Oh, it was.
Do you understand what is special about this picture?
Why am I on the homepage? I feel like it's because you follow me this way. Arcade. Yeah. What about this picture?
So the cat is laying on top of the same model of laptop as my 2012 laptop with 32 gigabytes of RAM.
Oh. It's a very
The Asus G75 VW or something like that.
Why are there 2 elephants in the room? Wait, that's not the way I meant to word that, but in the Discord, there's now 2 people with the elephant in the room in the name. Unless they're like 2 different, those are the same accounts. Not the same accounts, but the same guy's accounts. It'd be nice if I could explain things without sounding like I'm having a fucking stroke.
Do not send message. Fig, I'm going to send a message in the Fly SWAT channel.
I can't guarantee you what the bot's gonna do to you.
You.
Oh dear God.
I got a new mention. Mod bot test office. User Archer triggered the honeypot, but I failed to soft ban them.
Okay, so it's only got mod perms. It can't.
Stuck it into the tab.
Thanks, Dad. Oh man. Wait, what roles does it have? I think it doesn't have. Should we get a moderator?
I don't know.
It's just honeypot.
I just think it's funny.
Great. Bro finna get slimed. Yeah, I was like, don't do that. I don't know if it's gonna actually ban you. And I was expecting to hear the fucking disconnect sound from Discord.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was expecting it to just fucking boot you out of the server, like,
That would have been funny as hell.
that would
actually.
have been hilarious. Oh man. I don't know. Well, I don't know if it had
Dadbot?
perks.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Dadbot, elephant in the room. He's I'm looking at the Discord chat now too, but he's got moderator, but because I'm a moderator. Yeah. See, nice.
Yeah, and then if you say thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
You're welcome, guys. Or fuck, what's the other one that you could say to him? It's like next time, just ask.
I don't know. You say in all caps, send a message in all caps. He'll say keep your voice down, which is funny.
Oh, say shut up. That one's hilarious too.
Listen here. I will not tolerate you saying the words that consist of S-H-U-T. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. If you say KYS, he has another message for that.
Yeah, fucking Dadbot.
Yeah, like if I just say it should work. Yeah, you better be kissing yourself. Oh man.
I really liked the one in the one Kid Game Share server where like the guy who dropped that wall of text that starts off
Oh
with
yeah, it was that one weird dude who's being very parasocial with me.
yeah.
Oh, that was so funny. Hang on, I wanna go find that.
I'll find it.
Koala himself. Yeah, I remember that was so funny. Cause I like went to sleep, woke up, cause I was like falling asleep whenever that happened. I was like, but I remember like waking up and reading it. I was just like, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Alright, I'll DM it to you and you can decide whether or not you want to send it more widely.
Alright, I'll copy this image and I'll just put it in the main Discord.
Yeah. It was fucking great. I fucking lost it. Hi, so sorry for the ping.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Hi, so sorry for the ping. The fucking wall of text. Dadbot.
Oh, that was his name. I am Mojang.
Yeah, the guy's name was something to do with Mojang. Yeah. He was just really toxic. What did he do? He donated like...
He donated like, I don't know how much. Like, I think just in subs and whatever. And then like crashed out that I didn't make him a moderator.
It was like between 20 and 50 USD, and then he crashed out that you didn't make him a mod or whatever, and then dropped this big wall of text.
That was like,
was
6
listen,
months after he had fucking...
You're going to fail. It became kind of a copy pasta.
Yeah, listen, you were going to fail.
Yeah. It was
very unhinged. Hopefully that guy's doing better mentally.
I do as well.
Yeah, but it was still funny. You were going to fail, and then with like what was it, a Riva Verde or whatever.
Yeah.
And then fucking like dipped, and then 6 months later joins that other Discord, and then fucking says that. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh, that was beautiful.
I think their name was Mojang Nailed It.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Man, that was like 3 fucking years ago. Jesus Christ. Totally fucking forgot about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if like seeing Dadbot fucking reply was like just too much after that.
They left, and then they like rejoined like a couple of times. That's what happened.
Yeah. Could you imagine like putting all that into like a wall of text and just getting hit with Dadbot?
No. No longer have anything interesting to say. That's okay. I regularly keep talking when I don't have anything interesting to say, and maybe I shouldn't.
Nah, it's fine. Sometimes everybody just goes silent. We just sit here while I press W.
Yeah.
There's a memory leak in this version, which is
Yeah.
tied to the spawn chunk bug. If you notice, the server chunk cache keeps increasing when it should be dropping off, because I don't have 78,000 chunks loaded.
Yeah.
But it's keeping them in memory still. Which, I gotta say, having traced memory leaks in Java, holy fuck, it is annoying.
Alright, I found the archive of the message. Okay, it was $50. I can't believe we're digging up this old dead horse again to beat it somewhere.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta turn that horse into a mist.
Fine red mist. Alright, so it says the message is so you like banned him, and then there was like an alt account, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what happened. Because it was just like really started getting really toxic, and we're like, all right, we're not dealing with this. It's parasocial and weird. And then there's like an alt account, and we get. You're gonna eat now, okay. All right, and it goes. Arrivederci. Last words. You're going to fail, no matter what. When you're a sack of dog shit that has been left for a solid 7 years without the flies pissing on it. I expected better. I spent, in all caps, my hard-earned $50 to support you and your channel, and you still treat me as I'm the same as everyone else. Further on, I will no longer supporting you and will move on. Sick. What's the point of supporting someone that will keep taking my money as a result and won't treat me with better respect? You literally could have gave me mod instead of a boring ass thank you, and that's it? I could have spent my well-earned $50 on charity. Instead, I got lured in and supported a creator that won't treat me differently than, spelled with an E, the other people who didn't support you $50. If I got supported $50, I would support them a lot more and would give them mod. Now that is low-key what you're, spelled as the possessive you're, supposed to do. If you want to build a amazing community, then support your supporters a lot more. And to top all of this off, you didn't even thank me for the 6 nitro boosts I gave to your server. Again, support your supporters more. It's not even hard. How are you this inconsistent?
God, that's even funnier now.
I just don't understand. It's such a crash out.
I don't understand the mindset. That's a fucking wacky looking mountain. Holy shit.
I don't either.
You see this?
Oh yeah, wow, damn.
That's weird looking. Check it out. I think, was that message where we decided to ban him?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Because it was just weird. It was just like...
This mountain, too. Big ass archway. Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. Like, I don't make people moderator just like based off of money. I do it based off of whether or not I like the person or if they're competent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really weird.
Wild.
And I can tell that guy expects that behavior out of other people as well.
It was probably a child, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't know, where the hell did they get $50 in?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Like, I will gladly just not. Also, what was it?
Their current Discord bio says that they're 21.
So they would have been 18.
And that was back in 2022, so.
Yeah. Maybe they mellowed us then.
Probably.
Yeah, that's supposed to happen as you get older. I also didn't like force them. I don't force anybody at gunpoint to like hand me money.
It was just weird.
It was just weird. I'm glad that's over.
Oh my gosh, he tried to interact with you in Ant Venom's server afterwards.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing. Didn't I get pinged?
I don't know.
Because I remember seeing him there. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna ignore this. If it like, got to the point where I was getting harassed there, I was gonna talk to.
Yeah.
I did a Xander mic, be like, yo, can I like this dude? Actually, I'm a moderator there. I would have just done it myself.
He did tag you a couple times. But he hasn't in a couple years.
Are they still in Discord?
Yeah. You responded to him. At one point, he tagged you asking if you were the imposter, and you responded with, I am sus.
That sounds like something I would say.
That was after he dropped the wall of text in, The timeline is getting much more clear now.
Yes.
Well, on the up chance you're watching, bro. I hope things are going okay.
Ow! I always wish the best for people. Even if they don't necessarily wish the best for me. Alright, I think this will be the last day. I shall sleep and then go eat lunch. $166,000. Very nice.
You gotta tell me what you think of Cold Steel the Hedgehog when you go do that.
I will.
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Ugh.
That was a fucking goofy ass noise.
I was yawning.
Expected you to say Gorsh afterwards.
Well, that's fucking fitting. Minecraft and Knuckles.
And Knuckles. That's why I made that the splash.
I gotta update the splash text on this because I don't think I have your updated document.
Okay, well that's definitely one of my splashes.
I mean, yeah, I told you I used the folders, and I realized that. I think I realized that I had the folders on when I fucking launched it, and it said, "Hey, Gabby, watch Avatar." I was like, "Wait a minute."
Good splash, good splash.
Goated, of course. All right, that's all the walking for today. Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.